should also say, just sorry, Danny, but well, I've kind of run through a bit of our stable, but not. We haven't had time to run through everyone. But we're obviously going to be planning Dereck Chisora's next move as well. He wants to be fighting before the end of the year. We've had conversations with Fury's camp, and we still are keen. I know there's been a lot said online. Tyson's been particularly vocal around us as a management company in the last week, but we are still very much want to be at the table, want to have conversations with them, and are keen to pick those up. You know, like I said, an offer was made. We gave our response after speaking with Dereck, and we have made it very clear that we are happy to get around this table and work out a deal that works best for both parties. You know, we are keen to have these conversations. So hopefully we can do that in the next weeks, and we can see where it all plays out. But regardless of Fury or no Fury, Del wants to fight again. He's a massive ticket seller. He doesn't need to fight Fury. Do you know what I mean? David, KD made a great point. It's, you know, it's not about the money as much for Del. Do you know what I mean? He has got a lot of money. He's made good investments outside of the sport, and he just wants to feel that he's being treated fairly and correctly. And like I said, that's why we're keen to have these conversations, to make sure that everybody feels like they're being equally treated in these negotiations. So we'll KD's been leading those things, KD and Freddie. So we'll see how that plays out in the next few weeks.
Do you guys have to negotiate directly with Tyson himself? Because I can imagine that'd be pretty challenging. Yeah,
it's not easy. I mean, Tyson's obviously got people around him as well who I'm sure are advising him, but KD was speaking directly with Tyson on it, and that has its challenges, you know, as I'm sure you can imagine. But you know, Tyson, you know, Tyson is the number one heavyweight in the world. Everybody has to admit that. He holds the cards, so he's entitled to present deals that he wants to present. But if you're asking me, I think, you know, I've heard a few of the other names that have been thrown around, and they're not real fights. You know, they're talking about that Thor guy, maybe a return to WWE, or, you know, so if you're asking me, it's clear that Tyson wants to continue fighting. Look, he might want to go and fight Usyk now. They might want to make that fight straight away. I don't know. But if he wants to have one beforehand, a fight against Dereck Chisora is massive in the UK. I think it sells out a stadium. I think it does huge pay-per-view buys. Can you imagine when those guys sit opposite each other and start selling the fight? It will be huge, and it'll be massively entertaining. So, you know, if Tyson isn't going to fight Usyk straight away next, like, I can't see a better opponent that's as bigger a fight and will make it and will sell the fight as well as him versus Chisora for the third time. I think it's the right move. But look, he's the champ at the moment. It's his right to decide where he goes and what he does. So yeah, we'll see how those conversations go.
Great stuff. Will, really appreciate your time, especially so soon after getting back. I'm sure you're inundated with requests and work, but much appreciated. And yeah, let's catch up again soon.
Sounds good.